Yeah, okay. I'm good.
Okay. Welcome to Disgruntled, the podcast where we process the minor inconveniences that feel like personal attacks.
Traffic, conference calls, group texts, no one's safe.
We're not here to fix anything. We're here to vent, to spiral, and to laugh instead of scream.
Basically, it's therapy, but with less crying and more yelling into the void.
And just so we don't get fired, the views expressed in the podcast are ours and ours alone. They do not reflect the opinions of our employers, past, present, or future.
Or yours, or anyone's really.
We're not really professionals. We're just professionally done with everything.
Call us today, cry for help, but make it funny at 479-222-1251.
Or you can find us at disgruntlednetwork.org and submit your unfortunate ramblings via form.
And visit the link in the bio for more details.
Anyway, so we're your host of Disgruntled. I'm Bailey Bolin.
I'm Gillian Johnson.
And let's get into the episode.
God. Hey. It's me. I'm barely holding on. Oh. Yeah. I don't even know where to begin. So why don't you go ahead and begin? Because mine's probably going to take a while. Fair warning, I'm riled up. Have been all day, have been all week, probably will be for the rest of my life. So we're going to deal with that. We only have 3 submissions this week because I'm pretty sure going to take a little bit to get through this one. Okay?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Last week was my episode. This week's will be Bailey's. We like to tag team it that way. I don't know how much I've got to say. I have spent, and I can't even talk because Bailey does it every day, but I have spent a very long amount of time already this week in standstill traffic, which makes anybody.
Oh, you aren't even ready. You aren't even ready, Jill. Oh my God, you're teeing me up right now. Okay.
There was like 3 wrecks on my way home. The day before yesterday on a Monday, and I contemplated a lot of things on my way home. My life, my choices, everyone else's choices would let us all here. It took me like an hour and a half to get home, and I contemplated, honestly, at several points, just getting out of the car and walking home. That would have been quicker at some parts. So that was enough to make a sane person crazy, which is not my case, an already crazy person crazy. So there's that. Oh, I just have so much. Yesterday afternoon, I spent most of the time after work hanging up more things in my mom's apartment. Kudos to me for that. God, I don't think there's any more wall space. I don't know who out there needs to hear it. Don't donate me anything that hangs on a wall. I left my mom's apartment and I said, listen here. This is the 3rd round of this. There's nothing else that's going to fit on the wall. So don't even. If it goes on the wall, don't bring it in this apartment. Don't. It's not, I'm not hanging it up. And I know you're not hanging it up because you can't even put the battery in the drill. So don't even get anything that hangs up on a wall. If it can be shoved in a closet or underneath a thing or put clothes, whatever, you get it. But just nothing else that I have to go and hang up and pretend I'm freaking Bob the Builder. Oh. Is this level? Get back. Yeah, it's level. Get back. No, not even close.
Not.
Is this the same distance on this side and that side? Yeah. Hang it up. Get back. Oh, no, not even close. Not even. Are we looking at the same thing here? Are we looking at the same thing? So I finally stopped asking help and just got a professional leveler with a laser on it. and did all of the things, because asking for opinions at this point was or in the middle, I'm holding something up, I'm on the bed, hanging a picture up above the bed, and I look behind me, my mom's got those freaking Bath and Body Works plug-ins, refilling them, and I'm like, don't you think we have something more important to handle right now? I need you to take your ADD and I need you to reel it in, boo-boo, because I can only do one
Yeah.
thing at a time. And no, Mom, I can't screw in the Bath and Body Works refill while I'm holding a painting and a laser and 3 screws in my mouth and put in an anchor. No, I can't. That might have to wait. We might have to set that aside for the moment.
Right.
Oh.
Well, and the one thing I randomly know, the Bath and Body wildflowers, like the wallflowers, they
Yes.
screw in opposite
Yeah. And no
than
matter how
normal.
many times you say it or how explicit of instructions you give, it just doesn't work, Bailey. It just doesn't work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Uh-huh.
Understandable on that one.
Yeah. So that was all Gucci, I guess. Uh that was my most irritating thing in the most recent highlights of events. I will say I did well, not even that. We were getting the floor redone at my grandmother's house in the kitchen. They come and they do it. And then a week later, my mom recognizes a big words hump, like a low spot still in the floor. So I had to call them back out, and they came out and was like, oh, okay, we can do something about that next week. And so I had to schedule time for them to come back the following week and fix it. But they finally came on Monday and re-fixed the floor again. Thankfully didn't charge us anything because of course,
It's on them. Why would they?
correct.
They shouldn't. They
So
better not.
I know that was the whole big debate, but they were very kind about it and did it anyway, so that was wonderful news. That's, I guess, one good bit of information I've got. And then my mom is still trying to get rid of stuff at my grandmother's house. Like, we're still in the process of getting it cleaned out to be put up for sale. And
Uh-huh.
my aunt has called dibs on this big
Then
yeah,
come
I
get
know.
it.
I know. Called dibs on this pot that my grandmother had in the yard, and it's an old steel pot. It's been painted black, a cast iron pot, but the bottom has
Yeah.
completely disintegrated from
Yeah.
years of sitting on the ground. My grandma just used as a pot to plant
Plants.
something in. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Fun fact, they're very heavy, right? I mean, like, very heavy. Okay. And let me
You mean she couldn't
preference
get it by
this.
herself?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean it exceeded the weight limit of what my aunt could pick up, which is the light of a feather? Yeah. Or what she'd be willing to pick up. I think even as she went to bend down to put her arms on it to pick it up, she'd go, "Oh." So,
Right.
that was out of it. So she's been called dibs on this pot that's been sitting out for a year. And my mom, has constantly, about every couple months, gone, "Hey, will you come get the pot? Hey, will you come get the pot? Hey, if you still want the pot, will you come get the pot out the yard? Hey, will
Right.
you come get the pot out of the yard?" So my mom had enough, and we have been having a yard guy come over and weed eat the ditch because I can't be bothered, and neither can she right now. So he's been coming over and weed eating the ditch. Well, he was weed eating the ditch and doing mowing the backyard a little bit, and noticed the pot and was like, "Hey, is that something y'all would be wanting to get rid of?" And my mom was like, "Absolutely. Absolutely. Do you want it?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'll take it. I can come back later next week, and pick it up." And she's like, "Okay, bet." So she called my aunt. She was like, or not later that week, later that day. He had some yards to go finish, and he was going to come back at the end of the day and come pick up the pot. So my mom calls my aunt and was like, hey, about that pot, you have till 4 p.m. to come get this pot, or it's going to be gone. It's the yard guy's going to come get it, and it's going to get out of here because I've been reminding you for going on 2 years to come get the pot, and you still haven't got the pot. So you have till 4 p.m., boo-boo. I hope you can make it work. And sure enough, after 2 years of begging and pleading and begging and pleading, my aunt did show up and got the pot. So
That's all it takes?
that's all it takes. And I think my mom has inadvertently found a new way to do things with my aunt. So now it's no longer an ask of, will you come get this? All you have to do is just threaten that somebody else is going to come get it first. And you would not believe the mountains that woman will move. So we found a new life hack. So you're welcome, listeners.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Yeah. Just threaten that you're going to give something that somebody wants away to somebody else, and they'll move mountains. Love that. What else has been happening? Oh, on a positive note, something really lifted me up this week. I didn't even think it could lift me up, but it did. I was having an interaction at work, and someone told me that I had a wonderful laugh. And I was like,
Oh, that's nice.
I was like, I don't think my listeners on my podcast will agree with you, but that is so...
Right. Oh, God. Sorry, guys.
I was like, that is so... I was like, you just made my day. I was like, aw. Little did you know you got my customer service laugh, which is inherently beautiful because it's completely fake, but
Right.
besides the point, that was so sweet. And I was just thinking about, like everybody likes to get compliments about how they look or what they're wearing.
Yeah.
And I was like, but that was something that like just completely caught me off guard. And I was like, aw, that is absolutely, I needed that. You didn't know how much I needed that, and I needed that. So shout out to them, because that really helped this hell of a 2 weeks I've had. Like, thank you so much. And as far as more complaints, I have one last one. I have one last one. And I don't know how many people out there are gonna resonate with me on this one. But surely you will. And it's everybody out there who has a man child. Shout out to y'all. I wonder if you got a man child. My man child this week had a habit, and he had a really tough discussion this week. And I get home from work, and I go in the door, and I'm petting Nico, and I'm sitting the stuff down after I had run after work and gotten dinner and did the things, and I sat down, and he goes, "Hey, babe, we're out of shower gel." Oh, okay. We're out of so you've noticed that we're out of shower gel, and you
Do
left
something about
work.
it.
Yeah, and you left work, and you came home to me to tell me that we're out of shower gel in the same amount of time that you could have gone and gotten said shower gel.
Also, let's put this into perspective that you live less than a minute
Correct.
from a Dollar General.
Correct. It's 2
Less
blocks.
than a minute. Not even kidding, guys. Not even kidding. Less than a minute. If you leave Jill's house, you can be at that Dollar General in less than a minute.
It's 3 blocks. Yeah. There's also a Kroger around the corner, and I also live 3 minutes from a Walmart.
Right.
Tells me we're out of shower gel. I said, "Liam, I don't know how to tell you this without wanting to kill you." I said, "But how are you gonna make that a me problem? Like, be so for real. You're a grown man. Can you not be trusted to go pick out a bottle of Dove from the market? Why do you have to go and make this a thing? Why do I
Take a
need
picture of it. Take a
that
picture of it.
yeah, why do I need an extra thing to have put on the plate when I have already gone already once this week and gotten dog food and cat food and the Zevo traps that saved my life that attract the bugs because it's flying and it's summer and apparently there's a lot more holes in my house than I give myself credit for. Lots of points of entry that I was not aware about. And I was like, I have no patience for you right now. I said, at any point, I don't care. I can make it work because you're out of the one that you like. Is there 6 bottles of half empty shower gel in that shower that still have a couple of squirts left if you take the top off and
And
beat it
just
on
beat it on
Mhm.
something.
I said, because I am a struggle diva and know how it works. And I still have plenty of showers left where I can still have soap. It's just you who, if you
Yeah.
don't get it on the first try on pumping the bottle and not get any soap, then there's no soap. And I don't know what to tell you. Just go fix it yourself. I don't want anything else. And I just needed to vent about that and rage. And
Well, and here's the thing. Here's the thing. It is not. It's not a hard task. One,
no,
it's not a hard task. Period.
correct.
It's not like
Mhm.
you're asking him to describe molecular geometry,
Solve
right?
world hunger. Yeah, none of those
Not
things.
at all. Not at all. All you are asking him to do is to not weaponize his incompetence,
Mhm.
right? Because that's
Correct.
what's happening. You're weaponizing your incompetence to make me have to do something. And the thing is, Jill, when we give in to this, we enable weaponized incompetence.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Oh,
And
and
that's
I
got to
told him,
stop.
oh, and it's stopping here. I recognize I'm stopping here. I looked him dead in the eyes and I said, I don't care if you never have soap again. The only person that's going to get you soap this next time is you.
You.
So you
Yep.
make time to go get you soap because I'm going to be
Yep.
okay. You go get you soap or you will never have soap again.
Right. If
Which
I
one
have
do
to
you
be an
want?
adult, if I have to be an active adult and an active member of society, you're going to have to too. Okay?
Mhm. Yeah.
Because I'm not going to do it all for us. It's not going to happen. No.
Nope.
No.
So
Uh-uh.
best believe when I came in home today, what was on the counter?
I bet it was. It should have
Uh-huh.
been. And you know what
Was
I
it
would have done?
was it in the
I would have
shower?
said,
No.
no, no,
Mm.
no. What I would have done, I would have said, I don't like that kind.
It's not too late. It's not too late.
But that's who I am, and that's where I'm at the moment.
Yeah. Me and Liam have got to have some tough conversations because I don't want to be the partner that has to do everything. Like, if you see
Yeah.
something that needs done, do it. We don't have to. I'm not sure. We don't have to. I'm not a warden or a CEO of a company. Like, you don't have to clear it with me to go get soap. Like, I
Right.
don't know if you think you got to ask me permission to do every little thing, but if you see something that needs to be done, do it. Don't
Do
tell
it.
me about it. Don't tell me about it. You're just doing. I can't take no more. You're gonna have to.
Well, and that's the thing, Jill. If you wanted kids, you would have one, right?
And right now I have
And
3. Yeah.
exactly. And you're not asking for a lot. You're just asking for him to give what you're giving, like meet you at the same level. Because if somebody's always picking up the slack and always picking up the slack, it's imbalanced. It doesn't work, and it just burns people out, to be honest. And so hard conversations like that are necessary, as much as they may suck, whether that be on your side or another side. They're necessary, because if you don't put an abrupt stop to what's happening, it's going to continue. And like the worst thing, in my point of view, and maybe it's just because I've never experienced it, is having somebody have to hold your hand.
Mhm.
Like, I pride myself, and I will call it what it is. If it's pride, if it's whatever, ego, whatever the hell it is, I can take care of myself.
Mm-hmm.
I can take care of myself. Anybody who's in my life is there because I want them there, not because I need them there. Let's focus on that
Yeah.
real heavily. It's because I want you there and I want you a part of my life, but I don't need you in order for my life to continue. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so I feel like if somebody that you're with takes advantage of that over and over and over, you gotta put that hard stop into it, because if you don't, it's gonna keep happening. And
Yeah.
do you want to do this for the rest of your life?
I'm not going to be the only one that has the keys and the money to go to Walmart to pick something up. That's just unreasonable. I was like,
Yeah.
that I am not a
And that's not
a
an
dash
unreasonable.
driver that you give a list to and I go get the things
Right.
and just bring it home. That's
Right.
not it. Not it. Not it.
Right. And that it's not a unreasonable ask at all.
Mm-mm.
You're
No.
just wanting your partner to pull their weight.
Mm-hmm. And to go get the things and occasionally not let it be me. That would just be great.
Yeah. Understandable. Understandable. I
Um,
don't think you're wrong at all.
Thank you. I need to get
Uh,
that off my chest for my insanity so that I can continue to try to make it to Friday. And let's now go to Bailey and get his weight
well,
off his chest so he can try to
before
make
we
it to
do
Friday.
that, let's take a break and
Yeah,
hear
let's
from
do
our
it.
sponsors, and we will be back, and then I will dive into the funny story I call my life. So,
Sounds good.
You know what'd be great right now? A sponsor.
you know what's even better than rage? Revenue.
If you're listening and you've got a product, email us or send us cash. We're open.
So, hi, we're back. If you are averted to cussing, you might want to skip ahead a few minutes.
Several minutes.
And by a few minutes, I'm talking about probably for the next 20 to 30 minutes, because I got some things to say. Okay? So, first, I don't know what I have done to piss God off.
Something bad.
But it's something. I have done something that pisses someone off who has a lot of power, because it feels like no matter what I do this week, work, personal, whatever it is, nothing is going my way. Nothing is going my way. And if God is putting me to a test, I'm miserably failing, because I don't know what this is trying to show me, right? I don't know what what I'm needing to learn from this. What I'm learning is I can't do it.
I hate it here. Yeah.
No joke, because like Taylor Swift's I Hate It Here has played on repeat for the past about week and a half. Okay.
Yep.
So I I don't even know where to start, honestly. It's like I have two sides of me. Okay. I have two
Yeah.
sides of me. One side of me is very comfortable. That's a good word. Very
I like it.
comfortable. Comfortable with the routine that I've created in my life. And then another part of me is actively working against it. And so that's not something that I've experienced a lot in my life. I am very routine. I've made that known. I'm not afraid of random or breaking a routine. I'm not afraid of it at all. Um it's just something different that I'm having to learn, right? And so that side of me that is actively working against that routine that I've built is very strong, right? And I'm really interested in it because it fulfills me in a different way than I have ever had in my life. And so, on one side, I have my routine and it's polished and it is comfortable and it's what I know and I know it well at this point. And then I have the unexpected, right? That I enjoy and it's different and it's crazy and it's creative and it's something that I've never been able to completely walk into. And I have actively made decisions and actively made creative choices and things to push towards a particular spot, right?
Right.
Because it's a spot that I'm really interested in. And it's a spot that I really feel like I can make an impact rather than staying with comfortability, staying with something where I know what I'm going to get. And so that's where I'm at. I'm torn between these two parts of me. A part that I've always known, right? And a part that I knew was there, but I've let it take a back seat because stability and comfortability is more important to me, right?
Right.
But then there comes a point in your life when you start to look at things, okay? And everything starts to change. And so what was once in the back is now in the front. And that's where I'm at, okay? And those things are dazzling and they're sparkly and they're interesting and it's a challenge that I haven't thought of. I haven't thought that I was going to experience it at the moment, at any moment maybe. But it's exciting. Okay? It's exciting because while a routine and comfortability provide stability, you're always going to give up something, right?
Right.
And so when you are making these comfortable decisions and all of those kinds of things, it makes you feel like your life is mundane. And that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at currently. Do I know what's next? No. Do I have a plan? Yeah. Is that plan going to work? Who knows? Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. If it does, amazing. If it doesn't, it is what it is. I tried, right?
Right.
It doesn't mean that there aren't sides of this part of me that I will keep and bring into new things and new adventures. No, because these two sides make a whole. Right. And so it's a left brain, right brain thing. And I'm lucky enough to where I can actively use both and interweave them. And so maybe that's where I'm at right now. I am learning how to weave these two things and weave something that I don't have control over and something that I do have control over together, right?
Right.
And that's a part of life. That's a part of having a um an intimate relationship with yourself, of knowing where you are mentally, where you are physically, and like all of those things. Am I unhappy? No. No. I'm fine, right? I'm fine. I always have been, I always will be. But it doesn't mean that I'm only allowed to be that, right?
Yes.
And so the universe, God, whoever it may be, is coming at me. And let me explain to you, because I wrote notes today. Most people know I leave work at 3:30 because if I don't, I'm going to get in traffic and I'm going to not be home until what was an hour and 10 minutes becomes an hour and 30, 40, 50,
2 hours.
2 hours. Okay. So today I left at 4:15 And I got home at about 5:55. And
Yeah.
so that's what those things do. That's what those things do to me. On top of it, this morning, I left my house at about 5:45, right? My normal time. And usually that would put me there around like 6:30, 6:45. Usually 6:30, and I sit in my car until 6:45. Uh,
As
because
one
sometimes you
does.
have to do that.
Oh, yeah, you do. Those who know,
Yeah.
know.
Well, I got to work at 8:30.
Uh. Oh my God.
Y'all, it took me 2 hours and 50 minutes to get to work today. And then turn around. It took me about an hour and 30, 45 minutes to get home.
Mm-mm.
That takes a toll, right? That takes a toll on your mental health. That takes a toll on your outlook towards the day. And it did. It did. And I can't say that it didn't, because it did. And it just doesn't, it feels like no matter what I touch, it's 2 step forward, 3 steps back, and then sometimes it's 3 steps forward, 1 step back, but I'm always in the same spot, right?
Right.
And so whatever is trying to teach me, whatever lesson this is trying to teach me, whether it be patience, which I personally like to think that I have plenty of it.
Yeah, but right now you are scraping the bottom of the barrel to try to find any.
Right. Because I've been in my car for about 4.5 hours today. 4.5 hours today. And then I'm thankful for my job, beyond thankful for my job. I won't talk about my job on here, and I'm sure most of you have probably already noticed this. I don't talk about my job because I enjoy my job, and I don't want anything to happen to my gainful employment, obviously. But are there days that are better than others? Yes. Is right now a busy time? Absolutely. Am I giving it my all? Yes.
Does it ever feel like
But,
enough?
right. When is it enough? Where is that balance? You know what I mean? We're always talking about balance of like, how do we give ourselves to something 100% and what's left for me at the end of the day, you know?
Yep.
And like this entire week, I've come home and I've fallen asleep on the couch. Like, that's not something I do. Jill, is that something I do?
Absolutely not.
Do
No.
I take naps?
Never.
No,
No.
I don't, right? I fell asleep on the couch yesterday and Monday. I did. And I don't know if it's just like I am going through things emotionally, or my physical and emotional and all of these things are coming together and saying, you're exhausted, sit down, right?
Yeah.
And that very well may be what it is. Um, but I'm going through things, and it's weird, and it's unknown, and it's uncertain, and there's a lot of questions. There's questions that I don't have answers for. Um, and I won't have answers for them until it's time for me to have answers for them. Doesn't mean that it doesn't take a toll, right? Doesn't
Yeah.
mean that, oh, look, there's some glitter from the grief that I'm carrying. Uh, doesn't mean that it doesn't take a toll. And it doesn't mean that I'm incapable of carrying things. It just means that it's heavy, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going through at the moment. What else? I feel like I'm about to puke at all given times of the day at the moment. Don't know what that's about. That's new. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. I
Stress?
actively don't know. And like, guys, I am the one that has the plan, right? I am the one that has the answers. I am the one that thinks about A, B, C, and D before we even get to A of the last plan, right? That's who I am. And I have no control. Okay.
I don't know what just broke in my
Yeah, I
house, but
don't know.
that's for
It
next
just
week's episode.
happens. Okay. And so that's who I am. And so there's parts and layers of me that I am just now meeting, and I figured I had met all the cast at this point, but who knows?
There's always new
Uh
members.
Always. And like a thing, like something interesting about that, there's a project that I'm currently working on. Jill knows of it. Project that I'm currently working on outside of work. It's actually for Disgruntled Network, to be honest. But I'm working on it, and it's exciting and it's enticing, and it makes you think of all of the avenues that you once thought were impossible. They're not. They're not. Is there a barrier to entry? Yeah. Yeah. Is there a barrier to entry with everything that you do? Absolutely. But it doesn't mean that it's not possible. And I'm learning that. And that's exciting, right? That's super exciting. And it's with this project, I have been very reflective into my life and things that I have experienced, and actively playing puppet master with decisions is very interesting, and it's very cathartic. Super
Yeah.
cathartic, because just because I might have handled it one certain way, I can look at how it would have affected if I had handled it a different way,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? And like, I can write that chapter. Like, I can write that. I can write how that would have went, or things like that. So it's been super interesting. And so I guess that's it. Like, I'm just going through something at the moment, and it's something that I haven't ever done. It's something that I haven't it's dealing with things like maybe I haven't addressed, and like things that maybe I haven't talked about or told publicly, or a lot of other options and avenues, and it's making me think about things. And so within that, I am reinventing myself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's interesting. That's
Oh, yeah.
interesting because listen, I'm comfortable with who I am. I have been for years. I am. Um, and I thought that I knew everything about me, but there's things about myself, and I'm sure Jill can say the same, but there's things that you learn about yourself as you grow and as you like age.
Yeah.
And as you experience things that you didn't think about, and maybe you didn't think it was an option, but it actually is. And so
Makes
that's
you
exciting.
shape it.
That's interesting. And it's something that I have no control over. And so I'm so used to being in control that situations like not getting to work for 2 hours and 50 minutes, I had no control over it. There was a wreck. There were 2 semis. It was 2 semis and 2 cars
Oh my
pile
God.
up
4?
this morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah, and it was like between 2 exits, so there was nowhere to go. Like, it was done. Like, I was stuck, right?
Yeah.
And so like they even parted traffic down the middle, and like 3 cop cars came down, 3 ambulances came down, and then 4 fire trucks came, right? So it was big. It was bad. Um and so I was stuck for 2.5 hours. I had no control. No control over that. So what was I going to do? Was I going to panic or like have anxiety about it or anything like that? No. Like I had to sit there and be comfortable with that. And so I played Rummy on my phone. And then like on the way home today, I didn't get like irritated or upset or anything. I was just like, you know what? It is what it is. I can't control this, you know? And so maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just I'm having to give up control of things that I have no control over. And learning how to not approach it with anxiety, but approach it with a nonchalant attitude. And that's hard for me. And so that's an experience, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so that's what I'm working on. What else? What else? Traffic was bad. It was a long day. Work is increasingly more difficult. Oh. So Jimmy texted me earlier today around like 2 or 2:30 something. I don't know. He texted me and he was like, "Hey, actually I'll read it because I don't quite remember, to be honest."
We love the receipts.
He said, "We were offered a free condo in Myrtle Beach next week."
Oh my God. You know what? Just go suck an egg, Bailey.
And so I was like, I have further questions about this. And
Is there a
one of
timeshare
his
presentation that you have to
right.
sit through?
One of his friends had booked it. It's already paid. Unfortunate events, and they probably maybe won't be able to go. And so I was like, oh. And I was like, I mean, next week is my birthday week, and it is
Yes.
Wednesday. And I was like, I'd have to work the entire time. And so that's something that we may be doing.
Aw.
And coming at a really good time, I need a little bit of a separation, a little bit of a break from the world at the moment.
Change of scenery, bro. Change of scenery.
Yes. Yes. And it doesn't mean that I won't work, and it doesn't mean that I won't do some of my normal activities. It just means that I will be doing it from a different spot. So potentially be doing that. So yeah, I can't wait. But
Aw,
that's
I'm
a fun
so
thing.
excited
That's
for
a fun thing
you.
that's came around. God, I
Yeah.
hope it works out.
Me too.
I hope it works out. Also, I find it funny how I gave a disclaimer about cussing and I haven't said a single curse word, so
Yeah. Well, you did say piss, but I mean, or on the list of bad words, that's just so low I can't see it. You know what I mean?
you know, and it's funny, guys, because Jill knows anytime I call her, it's bad or it's something that I can't fully discuss on the podcast, and there are things that I cannot discuss on the podcast. And there were a few of them today. And so, Jill, how is my demeanor now considering where I was 45 hour ago?
I don't. The Bailey I had on the phone earlier and this Bailey are two different Baileys, so I'm trying to get to know both of you.
Yeah. I can flip just like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops. But yeah, that's my thing. I don't know what test whoever's trying to give me what it is, but I'm failing miserably, and everything that I am trying feels like it's failing, and I don't know why. I
I
don't
saw
know
this
why.
one thing, and I think it really relates to this moment in our previous conversations. And it was somebody was venting out, and they were like, I don't know who hired a witch on Etsy to curse me, but I'm gonna need y'all to give me that witch's contact info because it's working, and I need to
Right, she's
resend it.
powerful.
I need to resend it. And I was like, I love that.
Is Mercury in retrograde? Is Mercury
Something.
in retrograde? Hold on,
Is
let's
there a
ask.
full moon coming up? I don't know. The Earth tilted on the wrong axis? It feels like everything has gone amok.
Okay. I said, is Mercury in retrograde? Was there a full moon? Why do I feel so miserable? Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, Mercury is currently in retrograde. It started June 29th and it will be over July 23rd.
July 23rd? That's not soon enough, Bailey. That's not soon enough. Oh, that's in the next week. Oh my god.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So there was a new moon on July 14th. So last night. Last night. But it was in Cancer. I'm a Cancer.
Oh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are.
And I said it's often interpreted as a period that brings up emotions, memories, family dynamics, and questions about where you belong or where you're headed. It's less about high energy chaos and more about emotional introspection. Holy shit. Okay, figured it out. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm fine. It's just Mercury's in the freaking microwave and I can't deal with it.
Crisis averted.
Yikes. Okay, cool. Cool. Love that. Nice. Let's hear a word from our sponsors, which yeah, let's do that and then we'll be back.
This ad space is currently open. Your product could be pitched here by two emotionally stable podcast hosts who definitely aren't yelling into the void. Just saying.
Okay. Cut the emotional crap. We're ready. We're done. We're back.
We are back. Who is first this week, Bailey? What do you think? Me or you?
I'll go first.
I love it. What we got?
So this week, so remember a few weeks ago when we had Tiffany from Alabama? Mobile?
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
This is the one that I thought I had a stroke on because I couldn't even read her family
Oh.
tree.
Yeah, it
right?
wasn't making
She's like
sense.
her mom is her sister, her grandma, something, you know? Well, we had asked for a follow-up from her because we had very specific questions of what the hell did we just read, right? Well, Tiffany's back. She wrote us in.
I love that.
Yes. So that's our first submission this week. So here we go. Tiffany says, hello, Bailey and Jill. It's Tiffany from Mobile. I finally listened to the episode, and I have to say I was crying laughing at the two of you trying to figure out my family tree. Yeah. Every 30 seconds, one of you would stop and say, wait, who's the mom again? And honestly, I can't even blame you because that's exactly how I felt when I found out. For the record, the woman I grew up calling my sister is my biological mom.
Oh, okay.
The woman I called my mom is actually my aunt, and my grandparents are the ones who raised me.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
And she goes on and says, it's confusing enough that I had to draw it out on paper just to make sure I understood it myself. So listening to y'all get completely lost somehow made the whole situation a little bit funnier. So thanks for giving me a laugh about something that definitely wasn't funny when I first learned about it. Yeah, Tiffany, thank you for that clarification because I did not get that.
No. Those dots
The
were not
first
my
round.
dots. Yeah.
No, not at all. Not at all. So I'm glad that you responded, and I'm glad that you followed up with us, because I didn't even know if your mom was actually connected to you at all. So
Yeah.
thank you. So I thought that one was funny. I thought that was really funny that she answered our questions, because that's what I love. I will always have questions with submissions. I will always have questions. Maybe shouldn't say always. That's a little bit too permanent. But I will most of the time have questions with the submission. So if you ever do, like if I ever do, please, please resubmit and follow up with us, because I'm genuinely asking those questions because I want to know. I want to
Yes.
know the tea, right? So
Good.
yeah. Thank you, Tiffany, for your submission and your follow-up. So okay, next.
Next, I have got Kate, and Kate lives in Arkansas. So here's Kate. As a subway worker, here's my issue. Why do people wait until it's your turn to order before they even look at the menu? You've been standing in line for 10 minutes. This ain't a pop quiz. Pick a sandwich and let's all move on.
Kate, here's my question. Why does somebody not have a go-to Subway order?
Yeah, that's
Right?
that is that's all the red flags. Very weird behavior here. Very.
Well, and like, here's another question. Why the hell is Subway so expensive?
Oh, correct. Correct. Because
Because
I
why
can
am I spending $18 on a sandwich I can make at home for $7?
correct when I only have 2 go-to orders here. First of all, the only bread you should be choosing at Subway is an Italian herbs and
Italian
cheese.
herbs and cheese. Yes.
Yeah. So give me a foot-long Italian herbs and cheese, chicken bacon ranch with lettuce, black olives, pickles, and ranch. That's me. That's number 1. That's most and toasted. If you don't get toasted, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. With American cheese. And so second one as a go-to if I'm feeling frisky is ham with American cheese and lettuce, pickle, black olive.
Nice.
Yeah. So I had those unlocked already right here. Live rent free
Right.
all the time. All the time.
Yeah. Mine is a Subway Club, Italian herbs and cheese. I want all of the veggies, but I don't want jalapenos. And then I want ranch on it, and I want it toasted.
Mm-hmm.
That's my go-to every single time. And it hasn't changed. That hasn't changed since high school.
Nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
That hasn't changed. So why are people still sitting at Subway, ordering at a Subway, not knowing what they're going to get?
I don't
Like,
know.
and the thing is, build it yourself. You literally build it in the line.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't understand the complexities behind ordering at Subway.
Mm-mm. Or any,
I just
let's
don't get
be
it.
real here, any sandwich place, because every sandwich place I can tell you my order. Jersey Mike's, I can tell it to you. Firehouse Subs, I can tell it to you. What's another one?
I don't know. I try not to eat sandwiches.
Now that's criminal. That's where me and you are going to disagree because I love a good sandwich. Oh, I'm a sandwich
Y'all,
girly.
I want, if I have a sandwich, the bread has to be toasted. I won't eat soggy bread. Like, even a peanut butter and jelly, I want it toasted.
Mm-hmm.
I want a toasted peanut butter jelly. I will not eat it. I won't eat a soggy bread sandwich. It won't happen. And I'm sorry, but it won't. And I won't eat bologna because I don't know what the hell's in that.
Well, you just eat and forget. That's my motto. Eat and forget. Just like I have no God's green earth on what's inside of a hot dog, but I'm still going to eat a hot dog. You know what?
Oh, God, don't even get me started. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh, that gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, my bad.
Ugh, hot dog. Ugh. Yeah, no, not for me. Not a fan. Jimmy hates it because he's like, you are the most picky eater. And I'm really not.
That's
like, I'm really
literally
not.
your
I
only
just,
thing. Yeah, I know.
that's it. That's it. I won't eat sandwiches and I won't eat a hot dog. That's it.
Mhm.
That's it.
That's why I brought up both.
That's, well, and I don't really like Alfredo sauce.
Mm-mm.
And I don't like mayonnaise.
Mhm.
I just don't. Not gross. But that's it. And he's always like, you always have to have a full-blown meal. And I'm like, Jimmy, I am literally making 7-minute rice.
I've seen you have popcorn for lunch. I'd be so for real.
You know, it's so funny you say that because lately I have been having I like to call it a third floor lunch because there's a little snack bar on every third floor in every building on campus. People are going to start putting this together, guys. But anyway, so I like to have a third floor lunch, usually every day, right? And so that consists of there's the pickle chips that you get in like the little bags, the pouches, like the black and green ones, you know, the
Yes.
pouches.
Uh-huh.
Not the pickle in a bag. I want the pickled chips, right? So I get those and I get a string cheese. And sometimes that's it.
Yeah.
Then there's some days that I'm feeling really frisky and I'll add sun chips. Or, and I'll contradict myself. I'll eat an Uncrustable. I will.
Those are their own things.
I will.
They're good. They're good.
I'll eat an Uncrustable, but I like an Uncrustable to be frozen. Is that weird? That's weird.
Yeah,
That's weird.
You lost me there.
I like it to be semi-frozen because it's easier to eat and it doesn't stick to the roof of your mouth. So that's what I eat. That's my lunch usually either other day or at least every day. So yeah. So yeah, why am I the freaking beluga? Right? That's my question. That's my question. God, if you're testing me, I'm going to test you. Why am I the size of a freaking beluga if I eat 80 calories for lunch? But let's not talk about the Mexican food that I inhaled when I got home today. You win some, you lose some, right?
I'm just tired of losing. And anyway, thank you, Kate from Arkansas, for writing in. I hope the customers get
Yes.
less annoying, but let's not hold out too much hope.
Yes, 100%. Actually, we're going to save our third submission for next week. I want to chit-chat about one thing that I kind of forgot to chit-chat about earlier. Jill is not aware about what I'm about to say. Actually, she is because I said it on the car ride when I called her today. So how do I say that without saying that? Okay, and I'll just say what I'm tired of. I am tired of Uncle Sam coming and getting his bite of every single thing that is earned, right? And earned through hard work, earned through
Extra hours.
sleepless nights, earned through extra hours, earned through stepping up and doing more while being required the same and earned, right? And then Uncle Sam waltzes in here and takes the money that was earned and puts it back to themselves. So here's my question. What is that 3-figure number? Let's be honest, 3-figure number. What are those hundreds of dollars going to buy the government, considering in the state of Arkansas, a podium can cost $15,000. Why do you need my little piddly hundreds? Huh?
Explain it. Explain it.
Make it work. because the math isn't mathing to me
Mm-mm.
at all. Not happy about it at all. Am I going to pay it? Yes. Am I mad about it? Yes.
Will I forever be mad about it? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, because like it's like they, you know how when in The Simpsons when they wanted like Homer to like walk on the treadmill or like work out or something, they dangled the donut in front of him.
Mhm.
That's what they do. That's what they do.
Only
But what they don't tell you is there's less than half of that donut still remaining when you finally get it.
they took a huge ass bite
When
out
you
of it.
right. When you've put in so much work on that treadmill to get to it, right?
Just let me have my
And
damn
then they want to give you a credit score. Right?
I have some numbers to assign you.
Lick my ass because really?
Oh, be so for
Annoying.
real.
So annoying. Be so freaking for real right now. But yeah, that's been us for this week. Jill, will you wrap us up because I'm just not feeling it.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to thank you all so much for listening. Thank you for those of you listening and watching. I want to do a special shout out to all of those of you who wrote in today. So thank you to Tiffany, Kate, and Julie. We very much appreciated your time to do all of the things and fill out the forms and submit today. And let me tell you how you can join Julie, Kate, and Tiffany. So you are going to go to our website at www.disgruntlednetwork.org. You're going to click one of the 10,000 places that say they'd say rant here. Okay, yell into the void here.
Yep.
Bailey has got them everywhere. I tell you, everywhere on the
Yeah.
website. Just click one of them. They're going to get you to the right place. You just rant your heart out, and then we'll take care of the rest. And if mobile things are not your strong suit, or you don't feel like typing any of the things, you give us a call or you text us at 479-222-1251. And we will listen and make sure that you also get heard out here on the podcast. And please
Yes.
rate, review, and subscribe. And I want you to let more people know how you are. So Bailey and his wonderful post-work production is going to put the link tree here. So even if you're too lazy to go type in disgruntlednetwork.org, you can click this link right here, right now, and get taken to exactly where you need to be taken. It gives us links to everything, everywhere we are, all of the platforms. Follow us, please. Rate, review. Go check out our merch at disgruntled.shop. We still have great things for sale, including those wonderful bumper magnets that we have talked about before. So go get your merch for the summer. Go get whatever you need and let everyone know about Disgruntled, your favorite podcast. So I hope we all I have covered everything. Please keep interacting and supporting, and we really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, we'll see you then. Have a great weekend at this point. It is Friday morning when you're hearing this. So have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. And we will discuss how life has tried to shoot us then. So
Let's see if we can make it to next Friday, folks.
hopefully. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
This has been a Disgruntled Network multimedia production.
Created by people with a lot of opinions and just enough time to share them.
Executive produced by Gillian Johnson and Bailey Bolin.
If you liked what you heard, don't forget to scream into the void or, leave us a review.